Hi, in this video I will show how our CRM system works. So first let's get started with my profile. So if you click this profile picture up here, you can open my profile. And from this page you can edit your profile picture, email addresses, telephone numbers, and the main function here is if you want you can activate MFA, which makes your CRM much more secure. So here's instructions on how to activate it. So first you download one of these apps, then you scan this QR code with the app, and then you enter the numbers you receive from the app and click save. And after that, the MFA is activated into your CRM. So next, let's jump to the accounts page. So on this page, you can see all of your accounts. So by default, there's only one account, and all of your coaches, clients, groups are under that account. But if you would have like a gym chain, for example, as a business, then you could open multiple accounts, one per location. So then you could isolate, like separate the coaches, clients, and groups per location. So then it would be easier for you to take reports, for example, of sales per location. So it's up to you whether you want to use just one account and have all of your clients and coaches and groups under that account, or you want to isolate them with separate accounts. So you can do it either way. And with the white label concept, you have unlimited number of everything. So you have unlimited number of accounts, unlimited number of clients, trainers, groups, staff members who have access to the CRM, and also, of course, content. So there's no limitations on anything. So the next page, you have users. This is pretty basic stuff. So first you have your clients. So you can manually create new client accounts from this button. You can, of course, create manually new client accounts via the coach account, the coach app. So you can click one of these clients open, edit their basic information like contact details. You can also add and remove trainers from this client by clicking update first. And then you can manually activate new orders for this client. So here you can see orders that have been previously activated for this client. And if you click this ID number, you can check information about this. You can resend payment links. You can see payment methods here if it's already paid. You can see agreements at contracts that has been attached to this product, and the client has agreed on this contract before making the purchase. You can also cancel orders, so you can edit the status of this order via this page by clicking the order number. And you can also create new ones. So if you click this, by default it's already the client here, but you can choose another one from the list if you want. Then you can choose the product. So here's visible all the products that you have created into your online store. Then choose the quantity, and then you can set it as paid, or you can send a payment link via email. And click this. Client has agreed to terms of service. So create order. So you can manually activate orders for the client. Then the next one, you can also manage and edit coach accounts, trainer accounts, so you can create new ones with this. So first you give the basic information about the client, choose the location. If there's multiple, you choose one of them. Then allow permissions, so they can upload own exercises, food items into the content library, language, time zone, and also you can send an invitation right now, or you can send it later. And you can also, let's click coaches. If you have already created coach accounts, so you can click one of these open, and with this you can log in as this coach. So you can log into this coach's account and see what kind of work they are doing. And only you have access to this account. So the coach, in this example, coach number 4, do not see that you have visited their account. So you can just browse what kind of work they are doing without anyone knowing it. Then you have groups. So you can also create new groups manually, add coaches and trainers and clients into the group. And then you have staff. meaning who has access to this CRM section. So this is the main user, and the main user can create new staff member accesses to this CRM. So like a secretary, for example, who can help you manage the business. So you can create new ones with this. And then you can also, I'm going to show with an example client, when you click update, you can also resend passwords, and you can also archive and delete this user. So for example, this client hasn't purchased new content from you or has like canceled some subscription. You can archive the client account so the monthly payment ends for this client's part, and then when the client activates again, like purchases new content, you can just activate the client account again and all the data is saved, so nothing is deleted. But if it's like a client who moves to another country, for example, you can just delete the whole account. So there's no need for this account anymore. And all of these functions are available in the coach account also. So your coaches can also resend passwords, archive and delete users. Then we can jump to the calendar page. So here you can see appointments per location or per coach. So you can take like reports of how many appointments your coaches have had, for example, in previous month. So you choose like the data. So you like sort the data with this, and then you can take a report of the the list you receive here. So you can see which coach, which location, the event's name, duration, if it's completed or not. So it's like an easy way of collecting data of appointments. Then the next section, client app. So here you have data about your own app, the white label app we produced for you. So app statistics. So on this page you can see who has downloaded your app and which version number and when. So the name, app version, and first login. Then you have app leads. So here you can see people who have asked for like permission to log into your app. So by default, only the people who you have invited to use your app and also those who have purchased content from your online store have access to your app. But anyone can download the app from App Store and Google Play, but they cannot log in before you send them the login credentials. So they can ask like a join request via the login page of the app. So all of these leads you see on this list. So you can either manually contact these leads. You see their email address here. So you can send them an email like, hey, thanks for interest in our services. What kind of services are you interested in? Here's two buttons. Accept is green, reject is red. So if you click accept, the username and password login credentials are sent to this email address. And then after that, the client has access to your app. But you can also automate this. So you don't have to like manually view this lead list. So we can create an email that is automatically sent to all the people who come to this list. So by default, I'm going to show, if I click this settings and scroll down, I can see app lead email, this, it says no email. So you haven't created an email yet. So let's create an email and then attach it here. And then it's automatically sent to everyone who comes to that email leads list. So let's click settings, then click emails. So here you can see a list of the default like email templates we have created for you, and you can create your own with this. So this is the label notes that are only visible for you. So you just write the name, subject, and then the content of the email. And after saving, you can see your own email on this list. And then we can go back to the client app section, settings, click update, then scroll down, and then choose the email you just created from this list. Let's pretend it's this one. After saving, this email is automatically sent to everyone who comes to that leads list. Then I can click cancel. So next page is settings. So on this page, you can determine what kind of information you want to show your clients in your emails that are sent from the platform and also in the app. So support telephone number, email address, your website, email sender's name, you can edit all of these, and those are visible for your clients. Then you have app download links. These we will enter for you. So these are links that are visible in the so-called invitation email. So the invitation email is sent to a client after they have been invited to use the platform or they have purchased content from your store. So there's like links in the email itself that directs them directly to App Store or Google Play where they can download your app. You can also add your own help videos that are visible in the client's app. So by default, there's 9 how-to videos about the functionalities of the client's app, the white label app, like how the calendar works, how should I do a workout plan, but you can replace the default how-to videos with your own. So if you click update, then you can add your own. So you make like a screencast of your app where you're like explaining how the calendar page works, for example. Then you upload the screencast to YouTube or Vimeo, and then you copy paste the Vimeo's link or YouTube link like this. So this is just an example. So now there would be one how-to video that you have created yourself. So here's the video's link, and then you write the video's name that's visible for the client. So now there's one like how-to video, then you can add another one. So you can add as many as you want. Like one row is one help video in the client's app. So you can replace the default videos with your own. Here you can add and edit your social media links. This information we have already entered for you, and then you have the emails that are sent automatically. Then we can jump to the web store section. So the first page here is orders. So on this page you can see all of the orders that have been made via the online store. So it doesn't matter if it's like a one-time payment or a subscription. So you can see all of the orders on this page. With this you can click the order open. So you can see you can resend a payment link. If the client writes you that, hey, I didn't receive a payment link, you can resend it here. And you can manage subscription. So you can click this. You can terminate or cancel it. So you can edit the orders, the data of the orders by clicking this. You have a direct link to the client's account. So if I click this, I can browse the client's information. And then let's go back to the orders page. And here you can manually create new orders. It works the same as I showed you earlier via the client account. So this is a useful page. You can browse all the information of the sales, how they are going, or they're paid or unpaid. And this means that it's a one-time payment, and this arrow shows that it's like a recurring order. Then you have the next page, orders in cart. So here you can see all of the orders that have been left in the cart. So you can contact these people if you want. You can offer them, for example, a voucher code that, hey, here's like a 20% voucher code. Please make the purchase and come work with us. So you can see orders in cart and contact them if you want. On this page, you can see all the subscription-based models like clients you have. And again, you can click the subscription like number, and you can cancel subscription and edit. It's like, for example, well, let's cancel that. So you can cancel subscription, terminate them immediately via this page. And here you can see how many periods. So this periods, you can see how many periods they have been as a client. You can see the price, paid, unpaid, and the status, if it's active, cancelled, or pending cancellation. So you can see all of that data from this view. Then you have products and categories, and we have another video about these, so please check them out. Then you have voucher codes, so you can create as many voucher codes as you want to your online store. So click new voucher. So first it's like a switch if it's enabled or not. Then you choose whether you want to give like a currency-based discount or a percentage discount. So for example, now this would be a 25% discount, and now it's a €25 discount. Then you can write the code that the client writes in the online store, like the voucher. So let's write example. So now your clients would write example 1 when they're purchasing products, and they would get €25 discount. So you can write whatever you want here. And then you can write a description that's visible after activating the code. So for example, hey, you have activated the voucher code and now you have received €25 discount. Then you can choose the usability, if it's available to any accounts or one certain account. Then you can choose if it's available to all your products or just one. So you can choose, for example, this. So this voucher code only works with this product. Then you can determine maximum number of uses. So if I put 10, for example, so now first 10 people can use this voucher code. And when the 11th client tries to activate this code, a pop-up window opens in the web store, online store, that says, hey, sorry, all of the codes has been used. So the client is always informed if the voucher code doesn't work. So they don't send you email that, hey, this voucher code didn't work. So they will always receive like a pop-up notification that explains why it didn't work. And the same logic here. You can choose, it's like a campaign. So it's like 1st of March till the last of March, for example. So it's only active, it can be only used during that period. And if the client tries to use it later, for example in April, and again a pop-up window opens that says, hey, sorry, this voucher code is expired. Then you have shop template. So by default, we will do the basic setup for you, so the colors, pictures that are visible in the online store. But via this page, you can edit and manage the online store by yourself. So you don't have to pay anyone to do it, and you can do it whenever you want. So you don't have to wait someone to do it. So if you click update, you can change the main picture, colors of the buttons, headers, write the key points. So you can edit freely the visual look of the store. Then you have settings. So on this page, you can manage the online store's, web store's settings. So here's the name, address of the store, and we can easily customize this. So we can hide trainer, so it's only your address visible. So if you want to customize the address, please just let us know and we can help you. Then you can give a name to the store, the support telephone number, email addresses. These are visible for the client in the store. Ask only mandatory information. So do you want to ask their address, for example, or just their first name, last name, and email address? Then you can choose what happens if the client doesn't pay. So if you're using recurring payments, so it's like, for example, monthly subscription. So our system sends every month a new invoice payment link to the client. If the client doesn't pay, you can choose here what happens. So our system sends 2 reminders. And if the client doesn't pay after the 2 reminders, this happens. So you can click update and you can choose from this list. So no action, nothing happens, even if the client doesn't pay. Send an email to you, the admin. This is the default setting, and you can also set it like this. So it's completely terminated immediately. Then you can choose the emails that are sent after the confirmation. Like you can edit these freely as you wish, and then you can set up the time when the first reminder is sent. So this is the day number of days of the first payment link. So for example, a client purchases content 1st of March, so that's the first day. So this means that 5 days later, our system sends the first reminder, and then 10 days from the first day, our system sends the second one. So you can, for example, put 1 and 2. So now the system would send, for example, 1st of March, the first payment link. The reminder is sent 2nd of March, the next day. And then the second reminder is sent 3rd of March. And then then this happens. So you can freely choose the periods you want. Then you have social media links that are visible in the online store, and the emails you want to edit if you want. So you can just click one of these open and edit the email as you wish. So these are the only things you cannot edit, but everything else you can edit as you want. And you can send the email to yourself with this. You just enter your email address, click send, and you can see how the email looks from the client's point of view. Then we can go to analytics page. So here you can take sales reports. So you can choose the range, take a sales report, and then just send it to your accountant. So it has all the taxes and who has purchased and what. So it's like a complete report as it is. User statistics, so you can see later on when this is finalized, you can see statistics, who has which features are used the most. And then audit log. So here you can see what kind of work people are doing in the CRM. Then you have settings page. So here you have your emails. So this is the invitation email that is sent to a client after you have invited them to use the platform or they have purchased content from your online store. So again, you can edit the email as you wish, just leave these as they are. So then after editing the text, so it looks the way you want, you can send it to yourself and make sure it's exactly like you want it to be. So there's already your colors and your logos in the email. So you can just edit the text, the content of the email. But it's wise to keep the content short, because if you have too much information on this page, people don't read so much nowadays. So it can, all the important pieces of information can be lost in the volume of the content. So keep it short to make sure that people understand, they see this and see the download links. So these are the download links to your app. That's automatically visible in the email itself. Then you have contracts. So you can freely create contracts. So these are examples. So the CRM, when it's new, it's empty. So there's not templates available. So you can create new contracts, write it, give it a title first, and then the content, and then you can save it. So when you're creating, in another video, I will explain how you create products. So you can attach a contract into a product, and the client has to agree to the contract before they can purchase the product. So you can, for example, create like this, like a personal training agreement, and the client has to agree to it. And you and the client can see the date, exact date when they have agreed to this contract. So it's like an electric form way of signing the contract. Then you have terms of delivery, privacy policies, which are used in your online store. Then we have the integrations page. So here you can decide payment methods that are activated in use in your store. So these are just examples, and we have an open API on the whole platform, so we can easily add new payment methods if you want. So if there's a payment method missing that you would like to use, please let us know and we can figure out how to activate it. So it's easy to use this. So you can just activate Stripe, for example, and then give your Stripe accounts, publish this information and the secret key and click save. So you just enable it and then give the information you get from your own Stripe account, and then it's connected to your online store. So all the money comes directly to you. So the payment doesn't go through us. So you can activate these and then just give your information so the money is directed to you. Then you have tracking and analytics. So these you can use in your online store. So you can activate Facebook Pixel, Google Analytics. So you can, for example, track which advertisements are working the best. Then we have, this is an example, access control systems. So if you have an access control system that you would like to attach to our platform, we can make the connection, and after that, the access control system talks with our CRM system. So you can, the client can gain access via the app. Email sending. So by default, the emails are sent from our servers. So the email sender's name is the one you choose, but if they check the address itself, it's trainero.com at the end. So you can, if you want, you can activate this. So then the emails are sent from your server. So the email address is also yours. So we can hide Trainero completely. And then Google Tag Manager, you can of course use if you want. So that's pretty much it. Please check out the other video where I'm going to explain how products and categories work. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.